Well, back here on the BU World Sports Network, head coach Steve Johnson, 35th season. Coach, it's good to be back out on the gridiron. Finally kind of got that heat wave out. Now you get to open up the season at home against a pretty good Wartburg squad.
Yeah, we kind of made it through the heat, and the kids really managed it well, and coaches too. And you've got to go through it, but you got to work. And then last weekend having a bye, which wasn't our favorite situation, but as it turned out, it was stinking 100 degrees all over the world, and so we had a good week off that way. But we've had an amazing camp, and our guys are tight, and we just it's just such a close group of guys, and they care about each other, the things of the Lord, and football, and care about winning, and so it's a pretty big deal.
Well, you get to open up at home for the second year in a row. It doesn't always happen, but it comes with a really tough opponent, one you guys respect a lot. We kind of talk about this week being the battle of Midwest powerhouses. You guys reaching the Elite Eight last year, them reaching the Final Four, and so, there's not going to be too many mistakes probably on the field on Saturday with some good football teams playing.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. There's two things that happen when you're playing a school like Wartburg. First time, maybe the second time we ever in the playoffs is with them. So we go all the way back to 2021, and we played them quite a few times. But they ended last year, I think, 4th, and we ended 5th, and in the country. And the deal is they're unbelievable veterans and all this stuff, and we can we got Wartburg, and we can kind of think I was talking to the kids, we can kind of act like, hey, oh no, we're playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then at the same time, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
And so I think, man, throw that stuff away. All our prognostications, and those are fun. But at the same time, all we talk about is be who you are.
Yeah.
And be the man that you want to be the team that you want to be, and then be that guy when it really counts the most, and that's Saturday. And so we're going to get after it, and they will too. And a lot of respect for both programs. I think it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a great day out here.
Starting on the offensive side of the ball, obviously the new face on the field will be George Bolt, probably at quarterback.
Yeah.
You have Alex Call right behind him. Although last year, it was probably good for your team. George Bolt got some meaningful minutes last year when Rossi was injured. And then he's got a really good core wide receiver group coming back. Mike and Ewald, Joey Kidder, just to name a few.
Yep. Aaron Ellingson and Jeebly and all these guys. We've got all kinds of weapons on offense. And so George gets the keys, to start out with. And, Alex Call had a great camp too, and Ryan Bankston and Sparkplug, and we've got our quarterbacks are doing great, and they've got to handle that the pressure of winning the job and staying and having that room has got to be a bunch of guys that care about each other and work together, and they really are great. So I think Alex, we believe in them, and that's the key. And they've got great weapons to get the ball to.
On the defensive side of the ball, last time you guys played Wartburg here at home in the playoffs, you had 10 sacks. So it might be tough to match that one again because you guys are flying all over the place. But on the defensive side of the ball, you got a good junior class coming back, behind Mike McElroy, your defensive coordinator. Talk a little bit about that class coming back.
Yeah, Coach Max got just some great thing, and the thing that we want to do, we want to be relentless to the source, and that's the quarterback. So we're going to get after quarterback, but these guys have, just maybe the top running back in the country, and we're going to have to bottle him up. He had 275 yards. I said if we can keep him under 250, that's just a joke because we better do better than that. But he's a good ball player. And so they've got some nice. The thing with Wartburg is everybody on both sides of the ball except for one guy, starters are seniors or 50-year guys. And so, this is their COVID deal. So they have a lot of good experience. We do too, but they've got a little more in some key spots. And so it'll be a good contest. But back to defense, Coach Matt, we talk about bullets over bowling balls, and we've got good size, but we're not trying to just be monster guy. We got great speed, and the up front guys with AT and Reese Pantilla and some of those guys heckling off the edge. And we've got a group of guys that can really run up front and in the secondary. And I think a guy to look for, we lost Feldick, great player for us. Matt Jung is a heck of a player. He's a transfer out of Mankato, and he's done some great things. hawking the football in camp, so he's a guy to look forward to.
Yeah, well, looking forward to it. We're back here at home. Well, last year the Royals, a top 10 attendance average in Division III. We're expecting a big crowd home opener, so it's the annual whiteout game here. Grab your white gear. You can also stop by the Bethel marketing table. We'll have some old football jerseys and other authentic gear on sale at the marketing table. Trout Lake Camper Day and a lot more happening here. We'll see you at Royal Stadium. Kickoff at 1 o'clock.